Hi there, it's Elaine here and welcome back to my channel, Chattylaine Creates, and we are going to do some more glue booking today in my The Collective. Oh, sorry, that made, I hit the desk, made something rattle over there. I have been playing in it a bit on my own, obviously, and I don't know whether you've seen it since I've added a few bits. I think I did show you these last time. I think they were on here last time I showed you it, or I showed you it in another video maybe, that I've added some bits and pieces to the front and some bits and pieces to the back. Right, today we're going to do, if you remember, I harvested cakes and desserts in my last magazine harvest video, which I will link below if you want to go and watch my magazine harvest video. I will also, I'm going to try and do my end cards, but the problem is, you see, I edit on my phone and I can't do the end cards in YouTube from my phone. I have to go onto my laptop, which I don't do very often, partly because I hate my laptop. I have two laptops. One's a gaming laptop and one is just a normal, you know, where I put all my digikits and photos and various other things that I do. All of my YouTube stuff I tend to do on my phone. I do my thumbnails on Canva, which is on my phone as well, so going on my laptop is a bit of a pain. And then if I don't do it, you don't get any end cards or any links to other videos. But I always put links to my videos if I've mentioned them in a video down below in my description box below the video. So I also put any mentions of people that I kind of like, Nicole for instance, Relax Cut Glue. I usually put a link to her channel down below. Sometimes if I'm doing mixed media and that, I'll link Kari. Kari Gibson, she is Kari's Mixed Media Art. And I just generally link whoever I mention. Any mentions of whatsoever, videos, people, will always be in my description box below. So anybody that's new here, welcome. I have been getting a few subscribers from various places, and you are all very welcome, and thank you for subscribing. It has helped me quite a bit. I'm getting people seem to be more interested in my glue booking than most things, but obviously there are other things on my channel other than glue booking. I do art journaling now and again when I get round to it. I do mixed media as well in the art journaling bit, linked together really. I do just what I would call collage, not the glue booking part, but an actual collage, and I tend to do that in my junk journals. I do make junk journals, and obviously my glue books tend to be either, this is an old furniture catalogue, which I'm trying to slowly cover up with the stuff that I'm putting in it. The colour glue book is made up of some what we call just lined notebooks, and that one was 3. That's got 3 in it. And I've got some other glue books. One I've made of myself from an old bag, a brown paper bag. Quite a large one. Sorry, my voice keeps going funny at the moment. It's gone quite cold and damp today, and I think our summer's over. What we did get of it was back in June. We haven't really had any much for the last couple of months. We've had a few nice days last week, but yeah, we're back to rain again today, which I'm not very happy about. So yes, I've been working in this. I might give you a little bit of a flip through as I go, but today we're going to work on cakes. No, that's a dessert page. I've done the dessert page. So, shall I show you a couple of bits that I've done? This is all my lists of what's on each page. Obviously the A to Z are intermingled with other pages, so I tend to use the A to Z to find my other pages a bit quicker. So like if I wanted to go to places, I'll go to M and oh, that didn't work, and the next page is places, which I have been working on. I'll put a few in here. There's some of London, Spain, Morocco, another London skyline. I just like the colours when they light up along the Thames. That's, I think, Ayers Rock or Uluru in Australia, and I can't remember where this was. Some obviously exotic island, probably Bali or somewhere like that, I should imagine, Thailand or something. I've been working on my pink page. This is nearly done. It's a little bit oh, I think I've got a bit stuck in there. A little bit messy in places because it got a little bit stuck together down here, and I still need to kind of fill in that bit there. I might put washi tape on it, I don't know yet, because it is quite, the ditch is getting a little tiny bit, a bit compacted with, you know, too much going into it. I'm trying not to go into the ditch too much, because I didn't actually take that many pages out of this book. But yeah, that's my pink page with Sandy. I can't remember what her surname is now. She's an actress. I love the pink. I've got a wedding catalogue magazine. No, it's a magazine, it's not catalogue. And I've taken quite a few of things out of there throughout the colours, and mainly I've got a lot of white stuff that I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do that today. I will do the white stuff another day. But I thought I'd do the pink page in here because it was a little bit bitty. I'd already stuck her down and I was having to cut round her a little bit. And I like this background. It's all sort of baubles all over the page that I cut out. That's nice. Got a couple of dogs. I've got me big cats. My blue page is covered, but I still need to embellish it with some more pretty stuff. That's me L page. I've been doing some hats. Got a few hats in there now. These ladies are standing on the sofa, which is a bit naughty, isn't it? But they look happy. They've come out of wedding books. Most of these have come out of wedding book, the wedding magazine. I haven't done an awful lot to that yet, but I do have lots of drinks to cut out. I did a bit to the purple page. Yeah, just little bits here and there. There's some pages there's absolutely nothing on. This one is the anatomy page. I like these hands, these are nice. I am denied whether I wanted to put it on there, and I thought, oh well, yeah. So my C page is doing quite well, and my B page is pretty good as well. There's some patches I've still got to fit in somehow. I tend to leave little bits so I can tuck some under, and so they don't all end up being a bit too covered up. You see there's a bit of the background in there, the page I mean, in there. That's my numbers page. That's pretty full. There are a few little gaps here and there. This could have something in it. There's a gap here really. There's a tiny little bit here, and I've still got a little bit up here to do. That's still floating because that's the back of the page. And there's a little bit here. So there's still places I can still put stuff, but obviously I'm limited to the size. There's a long sort of funny strip here. Some of them I've cut out, and others I've just left all together. Some are dates, some are prices, it's just all sorts of things really. Phone numbers, which some of these are, I just like all the 8s and the 0s together there. What else have I done? I've done the LM. I've got absolutely nothing on N yet, and I was looking up, I thought, what can I put on the N page? So I might have found something for just one thing so far for N, but I've got to find things like nurses or something like that. So I've done a little bit more on the flowers page. My castles are pretty much covered. I wanted to leave this because I do like this one. This belongs to this one here, and I like the script on there, so I'm going to try and leave that. So there's a few places where I could put some. There's a little bit of a space here because there's quite a lot of background to some of these. There's a bit here I could use. That's London, because that's the Gherkin in London, and that's the Tower of London, which is basically a castle. Yeah, so still a little bit we can put on here. I could put some over here because this pit isn't the castle, it's a house next to the castle-y thingy bob, tower, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but yes, that one's that. So I've still not got any birds of prey yet. I've got just me ostrich on my O page, so there's nothing on masks yet. I do, well yes there is, I've got a little one there, I forgot. The red page is nearly covered. I don't think I'm going to cover the carpet up, but I've still got this bit to do, and you know, around this is sort of white, so there are places still to do on there, but I've just got to find the right things to put on it. My orange is a little bit more covered than it was, so I've done my ice cream. I've still got some spaces to fill there, but I did that the other night. I was quite happy doing that. I love ice cream. And yeah, so I've been adding bits and pieces. That's my S page. Haven't done much to that one. Got a couple of bits on the T. So we're nearly there. That's my lighthouses. There's still a bit of patching of areas I can still put little ones in. This is my dessert page. I did put that up in Relax Cut Glue group on Facebook, and everybody was hungry after seeing all this lovely desserts, and they wanted some. And the next page is the one we're going to do. I haven't worked out where that's going yet. So we're going to do the cakes. Now I have been just sort of kind of getting a bit of an idea where things might be able to go. I haven't got much stuck down at the moment, but I want to get this lovely heart cake in, which I want to put in here, cover up bits here, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to cut this off or just leave it underneath everything yet. I haven't worked that bit out. I think this cake is going in the corner here, and we might put that, don't know yet. I think this one can go under here. It just goes under that word cake, and I've still got a little bit of space up here I might be able to fit something into. Yeah, so I think we'll put that on there. So this is going down here in this corner. This one's going to go under here to try and cover the Easter treats word up. We don't really need that. So that's sort of going like that somehow. I think what I'm going to do is chop that side off there. I think I'm going to cut it off, and that's what I want it to do. Get under there, you. Right. So we could do with working out this corner first. I think that's still, yeah, so we'll stick that down. We'll stick that bit down. It doesn't really matter, but, and I want to put this on the edge there so you can see most of the cake. You don't need all this stuff. I'll chop that bit off. So let's do a bit of gluing, shall we? Get my glue book out. I have been gluing a little bit earlier, doing another video which isn't ready yet. I'm making the cover at last for my journal that I did the patchwork papers for. Finally, oh, I didn't need to do that side, did I? Oh well. Right, leave that there. Is that over enough? Just put it down a little bit. Yeah, that'll do nicely. So I might just trim that off because it looks like it's, I forgot I'd glued it and it's now really sticky. Yuck, there we are. That's got rid of that. So I'm going to stick this one in, find a clean spot. Again, this one's got a, oh, chop the end off. I don't want that, but I'm going to probably be covering that up. My cake word, like that. That'll be fine. I wanted the slice. We'll chop the rest of that bit off. Ah, I keep lying on my glue book, getting covered in glue. Ooh, stick to that. That's naughty. So we will chop this bit off as well. So I'll glue that as well as the other one. Get rid of that. Right. So we can stick this bit down now. Over there. That's it. That's that done. Right, now then. Now this is going underneath. I'm going to spin it a bit more. I think I might have to take a bit more off this one. So what I think I might do is glue this side over here. So that it stays where I want it to be, like that, and I can figure out that bit afterwards. So yeah, I think I'm going to take a bit more off, get rid of that. So let us see, where are you going? So let's stick that bit there. Right, there we go. I know where to put it back then. So I hope you're all doing well. We are having a waiting game at the moment for my mum. Still haven't got any dates. We're hoping that after the holiday, because we have a bank holiday here in the UK this weekend. It's Sunday today. So where did that go? And sorry, I was concentrating there. Trying to get that going down there. Right, can I get that in the ditch? Probably not. Right, excuse me a moment. I keep sliding forward on this chair. It's a pain in the neck. Hopefully when I've done my workshop properly and turned it into its craft room, I will buy a new chair. This one's a horrible thing because this bench is quite high. It was originally made by my husband at a height so I could stand at it when it was originally made. The workshop was originally made for me to do the stained glass, but I never really quite got there with stained glass, and so this is some of the stuff I need to clear out. I ended up not really feeling it, if you see what I mean. It wasn't quite my... I didn't feel I was good enough at it to carry on with it. I suppose that's how I see it. This can be glued down now, this bit. Where's my bone folder? Yeah, my friend Diane, I hope she doesn't mind me calling her out, but I met her at the stained glass course that I went on at the local college. She then still lived in Luton then, and I met her on the course and we became friends, and I'm still friends with her. She doesn't live in Luton anymore. She lives down in Clacton, so I go and visit her sometimes. Haven't visited her for a while actually. And she was an excellent stained glass creator. She made some amazing pieces. Diane, if you are watching, I don't know, sometimes she watches, sometimes she don't. Yeah, she has made some cracking stained glass. And oh, sugar, I ripped something there. All ripped. Oh, I nearly ripped that off, that one, I think. I need to have something to go in here. I also think I'm going to put this one here to fill out that corner. So I'm quite happy for that to go over it because this is quite a large piece. So I think we'll stick that down, but I might just trim off the edge just so I don't go gluing it and then having to chop it off again because I'm daft. Right, now then, I need to put this here so I know how far to go over with it. Oh, let's just move that up a bit. I think it needs to go over a little bit more than that. I took quite a lot of it off, didn't I? Right, is that where I want it? Because that can go over there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I'll chop the rest off. There's not that much to chop off now. I don't think I've quite got it down here far enough. Considering these are shiny, it doesn't slide. I find Yoo-hoo doesn't really slide very well. I don't know whether I just put so much on and it starts drying quite quick. I think that may be it. So this is going here. Now I think what I'm going to do is this one can pop under here to cover that gap up, but I don't know whether it's big enough. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. That'll be fine, wouldn't it? About there. We'll do it there. Let's do it there. We'll do it in place so we know we've got it in the right place. Whoops. I like to do it this way anyway. Right, there we are. This one will cover that. Yeah, we're still waiting for Mum to move. Get a date from the solicitors, exchange contracts and all that. Out there, I think. Right. Now then, just notice this wasn't quite stuck down. Let's do that. It's coming along, isn't it? Are you hungry yet? I'm hungry. Haven't had my dinner yet. It's getting late. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I want this underneath or not. Let's have a look. Let's see how that goes. I think we'll put that one there. Like that. That will cover that edge up. I haven't really got... You can see the eggs. Oh no, that covers that up. It doesn't... Yeah. Well, it's in there though, isn't it? Should I go down a little bit? Yeah. Let's go down to there, shall we? Okay. Let's put it in there. This is what I do with my collage. I am a little bit finicky on how I do it. Right. Let's see. Where did I have it? This is the trouble. This is the trouble. So, what am I doing? That's got to go there. So we need this one up there. Is that right? Have I done that right? I don't know now. Should I have that down there like that? I don't know. Like that. That's it. Like that. That'll do. That's where you're going now, mate. That is where you're going, whether I like it or not. What do we think? Shall we do it on the page? I think it might be safer. I really do think that. Yes, I do. I can make sure I'm tucking that into that edge. There, right, that's where I need it, because I need to cover it that bit there. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. Make a star anyway. Right, that bit's stuck. Just going to have to do a little bit at a time, and then we'll go around the edges to finish it off properly. Right, so that bit there is on. Now we've just got to do this one. Don't rip, don't rip. Do not rip. Please. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, good boy. And then I thought we'll have our It's Cake O'Clock over here. It's got a bit of cake underneath it. I don't really want to cut that out. what I probably should have done is tucked it under there, and then because that corner's not going over that then, is it? Let's do that. Let's stick that on quick. Yeah, before that I can always reglue that bit. Right, where are we? It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You've got to put it together. Ah, lint on it. Yeah, there we are. There we go. Glue all over it now. My fingers are all sticky. I've done that before, or smudge it anyway, so do be careful if you're using wet wipes. Right, now then. Ba-dum. Right, so we still need to stick all these edges down, which I'm now going to go round and just plonk glue around the edges. That don't take long. Quite accomplished at it. I always leave edges up, so every single bit doesn't have to stick down really. It doesn't matter that much because you could end up putting other stuff over the top of it anyway. But if not, you know, you can always stick it down at a later date. Doesn't matter that much. So we've got quite a lot hanging off the edge here. So I think that bit there is not quite stuck properly. Run along there. So it's all part of this one. The background, the eggs, all it's got on a stand and what have you. So yeah, it does take up quite a bit. Yosh, what about that? I think I'm going to just take a bit more of that off. And we'll sort of, oh, covering up the pansy. Never mind, I can't do much about that. We'll have that one there. We still need to put something here. So let's see if we can find something. Here's all my other bits that I've got. I'll leave that one there for now. So I think I've stuck that down. They're all stuck down. This is all stuck down. Yeah, so we've only got this bit here really that needs covering as such. And we could put something up here if you want to. No, you can sort of do that, whatever. I think that is going to be too big. Yep, says that. That's too big now. Ooh, chocolate fountain. Yeah, I was going to put that in a corner, but it wasn't quite big enough, really, for what I wanted. So we might put that somewhere nice and visible. We might put that there. That's the wrong side. We've got a Yule log. Some of these come out of the oldest Christmas thingy bob catalogue-y thing that they send out at Christmas time of what they've got up and coming. Don't know whether that's a bit too big. It's a bit squared off. I kind of want my chocolate fountain on there. Is a chocolate fountain a dessert? It's not cake, is it? No, that should be on the desserts page, you silly woman. Oh, it can go in there though. Right, that's covering too much of that heart. I want to see the shape of the heart left. That's too big now. Again, it will cover too much of the heart up. Don't particularly like that one. No, that's quite small. Christmas cake or a panettone. Ooh. That's not too bad. I can cut the top out of that. That might. Oh, look at that! Yes. Nice. Is I might have to cut that out. Just covering that glass of wine. Well, we'll definitely cut this one out. So now I've got a bit out. I should have left that side on really. Or we could do it. Yeah. I need some under there now. That's no good, is it? And that would do the same thing, really. Might be able to put that up there. The thing is with the what's it called, a cardamom bush or whatever you call it, I don't know. It's just sort of lots of profiteroles all on top of one another in this kind of mountain shape. I'm not sure if it's classed as cake or a dessert really. It could go on the desserts page, I suppose. But it also is cake-like, isn't it? Because it's made into a pointy kind of tower, like you would do a tiered cake. Well, it is in tiers because it's, you know, tiered up. So I'm not quite sure. At the moment, it might end up on the dessert page, but we'll cut it out anyway. So sorry, I'm not very good at doing. I'm not very good at fussy cutting, I'm afraid. Let's just take them out of the way. That's too, I know that one's too big. That's the same as the other one. That's too big. That's nice, but I could cut it out. Ooh, that's a cheesecake. That's also a dessert, even though it's called a cake. That's a nice little tiny one. We can pop that in somewhere. That's a cake, isn't it? Again, sort of take the top out of it. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Again, it's sort of covering too much of that up. I don't mind covering a bit of it, like here for instance, as long as you can see that it's heart shaped. That's what, these are little fancies. Got that upside down. Well, maybe it's that way. Yeah. Or there's sort of cakes. It's a little bit too big. Another roll. Oh, that's quite cute, isn't it? This is the background, so I could take the top off that one, and we could have that. I don't know whether it's that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that way. What that is. Well, that goes in there quite nicely, doesn't it? We can sort of patch it up along the way. Let's stick that one down. Ow. Ooh, that looks cool, doesn't it? That looks cool. What about that? What do you think? Yeah, too big. We've got a, that's the lady who made the cake. Right, let's stick this one down and we'll decide about those two, because that's fitting in there quite nicely. That's it. Why is it always on the edge when you've got to put it in the ditch that never has any glue on it? Right. So do we want that? You can still see the heart shape. I think we'll put that underneath there. Yes? Yes, let's do that. We're getting there, aren't we? Oh gosh. Here we are. That's coming along. You want that one up there? You want that one up there? That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, yeah, we're gonna, let's put that on there, shall we? We will chop off the teapot. That's the only trouble. Just got to leave cake work there. Yeah, let's do that up there. We'll cut off what we don't need once we've got it lined up properly. I suppose I could have cut it out a little bit better, I suppose, I don't know. Maybe. And I think I'm going to put this one up here. I think we're sort of done, aren't we, for now? I do have some other small pieces that I can sort of flick through and see what I come up with. Maybe we'll move it up a bit. Ooh. Right, I think that we're going to call that done. Partly because some of it I don't want to, I'm not sure what I want to cover up really. So I hope you enjoyed gluing along with me, and I had a bit of fun. I haven't done a glue book video for a little while, and I will be back again with another one soon. So that's my cake page covered in the Collective Gluebook. So thank you for watching. Keep well, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.